Welcome back, beautiful family. Today I want to share with you a very delicious beef tacos that I know you guys are going to love. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. To prepare the delicious meat for the tacos, these are the ingredients: onion, vegetable oil, salt, cumin, smoked paprika, garlic powder, and black pepper. These are the only ingredients we need to prepare the delicious beef. So let's get started. I want to start here first with the spices. I'm using 1 teaspoon of every spice. Remember that the salt is to taste. I'm actually using half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to incorporate all these amazing spices. I have garlic powder, smoked paprika, black pepper, cumin, salt, and vegetable oil. Let me tell you, this is the best part. Preparing the meat that is going to go in the oven for 4 hours. And all these spices are going to really give the meat such a delicious and amazing flavor. Of course, I have 1 onion that I'm going to slice because this is where the meat is going to lay on top and absorb these amazing flavors of the onion. Let me put it aside and let me start marinating and covering the whole piece of chuck roast. Look at this. I am going to cover it from every side, every edge. Once this is done on the stove, I have a pan getting nice and hot because we are going to sear all this piece of meat to lock all the moisture, all the juices inside the chuck roast. So we are going to go ahead and start browning it. It takes about 4 minutes on each side. You want it nice and sealed. Of course, here I have my onion. I'm going to lay it right on the bottom of the baking dish. And right on top of the onion, I am going to lay the piece of meat when it's nice and crispy from both sides. Like I said, it takes about 4 minutes on each side. You want to make sure that it's nice and crispy so that it locks in all those amazing juices. This smell of all the spices is just amazing. Once both sides are nice and crispy, then we are ready to put it on top of the onion. Preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit before you add your meat inside the oven. Look at this. Now I am ready to remove. I want to show you how crispy it is from both sides. I am going to remove it and lay it right on the top of the onion. Once you do that, you're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth or beef broth, and you're going to cover it. You're going to put it in the oven for 4 hours. No need to babysit. Put it in there, leave it in there, and when it comes out, it's going to be almost falling apart. But of course, I want to make a pico de gallo. I have my serrano chilies here. You could use jalapenos if you don't like spicy pico de gallo. And I am going to chop away. I am going to enjoy these beef tacos with a pico de gallo right on the top. Look at this. Very easy to prepare. Of course, I'm going to add some cilantro and organic lemons from my garden. They are small, but they have a lot of juice. And now I am ready to add the salt to taste and then add the juice
of the lemon right on the top so I could really incorporate and cover everything with the juices of the lemons. I'm going to incorporate it really good. Look at this. Let me tell you, my home smells amazing with all the spices of the meat. And now when your pico de gallo is ready, I am ready to make a roasted salsa. A very easy roasted salsa. On my channel, you have a lot of different types of salsas. Green salsa, red salsa, avocado salsa, you name it. But here I want to make a very easy serrano, 1 piece of garlic clove, 1 tomato. I'm going to make it nice and roasted, and then I am ready to put it on the cup of the blender and blend away. I'm going to adjust a little bit of hot water and 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon. Of course, you could add a teaspoon of salt. And here I am ready to blend. This salsa comes out delicious. Once the salsa is ready, look how chunky this looks. Okay, this is ready, and by this time, the meat has been in the oven for 4 hours. I am ready to enjoy some amazing tacos. Let's see how this came out. Like I said, my home smells amazing, and let's reveal how the piece of meat came out. It's actually pulling apart. It's so tender, so moist. Those drippings, just leave them in there. They're gonna give it such an amazing flavor. Look how soft and moist the meat is. Of course, on the stove, I have a skillet. I am going to warm up some tortillas, add some cheese, provolone cheese on the top, and then I'm ready to make these amazing beef tacos. Look at this. I'm adding the tortilla, adding the cheese. Of course, add whatever cheese you have at home, but if you have the provolone cheese, I recommend that one. Look at this. When it's nice and bubbling, then you are ready to remove it from the skillet, add it to a plate, and add your beef right on the top. Look how bubbling this is. The cheese really melted away. And now this is the best part, adding the beef right in the center, and be very generous with your meat. It's really tender. I'm going to add the pico de gallo right on the top and some red salsa, the smoky red salsa on the top. This comes out delicious every time. Look how amazing this looks. If you got up to this part of the video and you like and you love this recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. I'll see you in just a little bit.
My friends, I am completely done with these amazing beef tacos. I added some cheese, I added the pico de gallo on the top, and a delicious red salsa. This is the part I really love and enjoy tasting my recipes. This meat cooked in its own juices. It was in the oven for about 4 hours, and I can't wait to enjoy. Excuse me. So tender. When you cook this meat for 4 hours, You know something, the meat is almost falling apart. It's very tender. It's very moist. I need to stop talking and I need to take another bite of this amazing beef taco. If you liked and loved this amazing recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. I will stay enjoying these amazing beef tacos. Nice and moist, really tender, and you just cannot resist. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye-bye.